Reynolds. And you're all about to get to know me a little bit more intimately, so count yourselves terribly unlucky. Yeah, a little about me. I'm 26, and I enjoy drink or 15. I'm a product of incest. True story. My grandparents are cousins, so I wish I was making this one up. I also didn't find out about this until like a few years ago when my mum just casually mentioned it in conversation. And you might be thinking, how does one casually mention incest? I'm not sure, but she did. We're talking about my grandparents and my background, they're Middle Eastern and blah, 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 they're cousins. I'm like, excuse me, what? Yeah, like second. Cousins. No, first. Great. Just when you think your family can't get any crazier, bam, a bit of incest. God. Other than the incest, I'm fairly normal. Fairly normal, yeah. I've got a university degree. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Arts degrees are great, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. I did an arts degree. And I'm talking like arts, like theatre and film arts. Like, I'll never have a job in my field arts, and my degree's left me with no proper skills kind of arts. Yeah, my skills include and are limited to critically thinking about theatrical text and crying myself to sleep at night. Now that I've finished my degree, people keep on asking so many like annoying and like, to be honest, judgmental questions. You know, like, so, what jobs can you get with an arts degree? What skills do you have? What do you want to do with your life? What are you doing with your life? If I knew what I was doing with my life, I wouldn't have done an arts degree. Cheryl, fuck off! Yeah. Cheryl, she's a cunt. I got a hickey about like a month ago, which really sums up my love life. Isolated and painful. No, really no. I'm single by choice, just like other people's choices. Yeah. I know JJ already asked this, but I'm so glad that I'm not the only single one here. In most social situations I am. I didn't see the front of you though, I was right up the back, so can I get a show of hands again? Who is single? Great, hot. Okay, great. Options, thank God. How you doing? Look, no, I think everyone at the moment, to me, seems to be taken, and look, I'm happy for them, I'm just sad for me, alright? I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship, I just don't want other people to be in relationships. Because, you know, sometimes I think about my love life and then I realise I'm not thinking about anything at all. I was talking with a friend's partner and we were discussing setting up one of our other friends. So I thought I'd politely chime in and ask, you know, do you have any friends you could set me up with? And he paused in, I think, and he was like, oh. No, I don't have any friends that are eccentric. So you're saying I'm eccentric? I have no idea what you're talking about. And he clarified by saying that, you know, like I was really arty and he didn't have any friends that liked art. I was like, okay. Sure, like, I like art. I don't know heaps arty, like I just don't see it. Then I remembered I once showed him a video of a performance art piece I did at uni where I ate a roast chicken hanging from a string by the ceiling. Maybe I can see it. But God, you eat one roast chicken hanging from the string by the ceiling one time, all of a sudden you're eccentric. I mean, honestly, some people just don't understand art. High art. Get some culture into you, idiot. I'm not afraid of dying. I welcome the sweet eternal sleep of death. I am afraid of getting old though. Right, I'm already a bit of a kook. I can only imagine what time's going to do to my body and my mind. I was at work and I met Jane. Now, Jane had a lot to say and she was very happy to speak to me for an extended period of time. I'll try and give you an idea of the kind of person Jane was. Jane described Pauline Hanson as, I quote, a bit of a maverick. Pardon, Jane? That's like describing Tony Abbott as a bit of a larrikin or Barnaby Joyce as a bit of a Casanova. That's a bit of a fucking disconnect. She then proceeded to tell me, in great detail, that she was starting her own political party called OWLS. That's OWLS, which stands for Older Women Living Solo. Couldn't help but scream internally and think, I'm not ready for that to be my future. So, are you single or you put your hand up? Yeah, great. What was that? Okay, I'll get you after. Do you like eccentric women? Thank fuck. Alright, I'm in, people, I'm in. Yeah, God. Jane did get me thinking though, you know, what would I call my own political party? Like, I love a good acronym. And I think ours is actually pretty clever. So, you know, what would I call it? I think I'd have to call it something like adults needing unusual support, because that's how I feel. I found myself saying recently, I shat myself again, and I thought, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. And as discreet as they are, incontinence pads don't look that great like under a skinny jean. The most recent time I shat myself, I was at a friend's house. I thought it was gonna be a fart, honestly. Initially I was like, okay, lie, hide your shame, hide your shame. But when it happened I was so shocked, let out a little scream and gave myself away. But I do love I love how open and honest I'm becoming as I age. Like if I had shat myself at a friend's house in high school, would have had to change my name and move schools. But now I can comfortably and confidently say to a friend, I've shat myself and I need to borrow your underwear. Yeah. You know, so many ways I'm growing, I'm evolving as a human, and in other ways I'm still shitting myself at the age of 26. Balance, that's what that's called. Balance. God, yeah, look, my life's a joke, so comedy made sense. And last year was a weird year, right? Felt like so much happened, but also then like nothing at all. A few things did happen. I went for a job as a receptionist at an erotic massage parlour. Didn't get it. It was at that point I realised just how useless my Instagram was. What I did get though was the opportunity to have a job interview with softcore porn playing on the TV in the background. Oh, truly a lovely and hazy experience. It was great. What else happened? I got my driver's license after 9 years of successfully avoiding my parents teaching me how to drive. Yeah, I'm actually very excited by it, very proud. It's a very big, like, tangible achievement, and those are hard to come by if you're me, that's for sure. Yeah. I ended up going behind my parents' back and getting driving lessons so I could surprise them after having my mum say to me every week, when are you going to get your licence? And I think she just thought that it would never happen, because when I finally did get my licence and drive up to her, she didn't react at all. Very disappointing. Drove into the driveway, honked the horn, got Mum and Dad to come outside. I was still in the car and I yelled, "Surprise!" And she was like, what surprise? Oh my God, I don't know how it could have been more obvious, except maybe I ran her over or like ran into the car or something like that. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, no. I wouldn't. I love having my peace. It's great. I like to think I'm a very, like, polite driver. I drive with the attitude that everyone's just trying to get to where they're going. Like, why not let that person in? But I am a bit surprised at how quickly I've become accustomed to being on the road and how dare I say aggressive I've become behind the wheel. And aggressive's not the right term. I've just started asking more questions, right? We never know it all, right? We never know it all. Why not ask questions? Just simple questions like, why are you driving 14 or 50 today, you stupid cunt? And do you know where your indicator is, you dumb son of a bitch? Just the basics. The basics. And I do enjoy being a 26-year-old woman on her red peas. Not only because I can drive, but I enjoy the absolute shock and disappointment when 17-year-old boys also on their red peas look into my car to find me. Sorry to disappoint you boys, but keep your eyes on the road. Thank you so much, guys.